Welcome back to episode 2 of Crypto in the Park. In the first episode, we went through a number of things to do with crypto to try and give you a bit of a brief introduction to how crypto works. Today, Brogan is going to take a little bit more of an in-depth look at a couple of things. Number one, he's going to have a quick chat to you about what crypto exchanges to use, what are the easiest ones for a beginner. Number two, how to dollar cost average into crypto. And number three, where are we in the cycle? Now, all of that will become very apparent as we go through the conversation. So first of all, Brogan, welcome.
Hello, yes, glad to be on again. It's lovely here though, I'm glad we've started this because it's nice, you know, we always do streams, we're always inside, we're always sitting down, but it's nice to be outside and talk about crypto at the same time. The two favourite things, being outside and talking about crypto. Yes.
So what would you say would the top 3 exchanges to use if you're new to crypto, you've never used crypto before, you've used online banking, so you have some idea of how these types of things work? What would be the 3 exchanges that you would use?
Well, the 3 exchanges I would probably pick. Number one would be Binance. It's the top dog. It hasn't been dethroned. Great people behind it. I believe it's got 2 options for beginners and more advanced people.
It has.
So that is a great option as well. Number 2, I'd probably say crypto.com. It's very secure, very good, very reliable. And number 3, KuCoin. That has, it doesn't have any options for, beginner and intermediate like Binance does, but it has multiple accounts for funding, trading, and staking. And they'll have staking options, which is very good. And there's transactional costs in between them, changing from accounts, especially on KuCoin. There's none there. There may be some trading for actually doing, purchasing things, but they're minimal. But one thing to mention for all 3 is that they all have cards. So you can spend your money, outside, out and about, from within, using your money which you have on these accounts.
Absolutely. I think crypto.com and Binance especially, I think they also have cashback.
Yeah.
Crypto.com has free Netflix, free Spotify, if you use those as well, free subscriptions if you use them as well. All right, perfect. Now, obviously in the first video, we covered what cryptocurrencies you should have in your portfolio. We went through and we mentioned Bitcoin, we mentioned Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, and Solana. So what I want to talk about now is we mention a lot about dollar cost averaging into crypto.
Yeah.
We talk about not putting all your eggs in one basket, but not putting all your eggs in one basket at the same time.
That's true.
So can you very briefly explain what dollar cost averaging is, and then maybe we can give the viewers some examples of what dollar cost averaging actually means?
Yeah. So dollar cost averaging, when you have a project and you want to get into it, you don't, like I said, put all your eggs in one basket at the same time. You don't really want to be buying your whole allocation of that coin in one go. It's easier on average. You lose less money if it does go up and down, because there's infrequencies between short term and long term. As much as you might think it go up, it can go down, go up. You might buy it at the exact the wrong time. But if you want to average it in and still might have some things here and there, but on average you have a better scenario if you average in, where it be as it's going down, going up, you buy the coin in more increments as it's going down, and then as it's going up, sell, etc. So on average, when you have your total allocation finished, you have a better scenario than if you would bought it in one go. You could have some discrepancies.
Let's say there's 12 weeks left, we've got $12,000. How does somebody dollar cost average into the portfolio?
Right, okay. So you've got $12,000 over 12 weeks, that's $1,000 a week. So you get your 60-40 on your portfolio, Bitcoin and Ethereum being 60%, 40% being the rest of your coins you want to buy, whether that be 5, whatever it may be. And every week you get down, you go, okay, I've got my $1,000, that's $600 in Bitcoin and Ethereum, $300 each, 2 coins, and then divide them, however many coins you have for your 40%, and then start buying in. And that's the process. So after you've done that over 12 weeks, mathematically, when you have your average, it will be a lot better than if you just bought it at the very start.
One important point here is that some people might turn around and say, but what happens if the price goes up? That's a good question.
Right.
The point is that over a 12-week period, you're going to get an average price for Bitcoin, for example, and Ethereum. That average price will be potentially 5 or 10% higher than we are now, but it could also be 5 or 10% lower than we are now. So what you have to understand with dollar cost averaging, it tries to remove some risk from your portfolio and from buying. You're aware of when the next all-time high is going to be. So when, after the halving in April next year, when are we likely to see the end of the Bitcoin bull run? When is that going to happen?
Right, so the all-time high is going to happen in 2025, probably towards the end of the year. So similar to how it is now in October, end of the year, I think the all-time high is happening then in 2025.
So by about November 2025,
Yeah.
we should expect to see the all-time high for Bitcoin.
Yep.
Now, that doesn't mean the all-time high for your portfolio. What will happen after the Bitcoin all-time high is you will have what's called alt season. And that's where the coins like Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, XRP will also start to pump. As the money comes out of Bitcoin, it goes into your altcoins. So what you want to be doing in 2 years' time is looking to sell your Bitcoin, but then look to hold on to your altcoins a little further into the bull market. So potentially until February of March of the following year is when you should get an all-time high, potentially for Ethereum, but definitely for XRP and Cardano. Is there anything else you want to add? Any final thoughts you want to add into this video for a newcomer to crypto?
Well, I think the last thing I'd say in this video is looking at other people's opinions. Mainly, subscribe to our channel, join our live streams, watch our videos, look at external opinions, because, I harp on about this on the streams as well. Never listen to anybody online 100%. When I'm doing TA, never always 100% listen to me, but it's always good to see what other people are saying and how their process is. So the thing I'd say at the end of the video, right now, I'd recommend watching us, subscribing to us, consuming our content.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in part 3.
Thank you.